Okay, this is after kind of towards the end of the earlier video. It's after the first couple days or what not, and so this is my big day. You saw that at the end of the last video, and that's what I still had to work with. Was that? So there, I got the big table cleaned off, which this was basically the 25% of that workshop. Or a third of that workshop. So there's 3 bays. That's the bay 1 right there. It kind of has an office and a workbench area and some tool storage areas on the sides. As you can see, I got the top cleaned off of the big workbench. I still have the bottom left to go, and there's lots of good shots of that bottom there. It's a lot of metal and old wood and some tools and other things. You can kind of see what we're doing. And the idea was to get, okay, now I need to get all this off. I've got the bench cleared off on the top. I'll get the bottom, and then put some lights underneath the that workbench, so that way you can see stuff. You can easily reach for stuff. That was something I was finding was a problem in all of these, was that there just wasn't enough lighting so you can kind of see what you were reaching for, if it's a toolbox or whatever you're trying to reach for. The whole idea was to get this organized and to make things look good, but also be usable, right? And to be able to, hey, I need this, I'm gonna get this, or I need some light here. So a little bit more lighting and a little bit, obviously cleaning off. So that's what we're doing here. This whole pile, I'm kind of looking at it, talking about how there's some stuff here I don't know what it is. I don't know how to use it. I'm going to have to bring some people in to show me what it is, or if they want it, or if they want to keep it, or do I need to throw this away? Is this even anything, a tool that's worth keeping? Still have that shelf that I'm kind of pulling from as I'm organizing things. I used a lot of the boxes there, and I was once again, you're just piling stuff up that are kind of like items, or items you're trying to do. Then we're going to go over here to the third bay. So I skipped the middle bay because of what it had in it. I needed some stuff to move. I wanted to give myself some room. And this is, but once again, just stuff that was laying around, didn't have a home, or if it did have a home, I wanted to organize it better. I still had that. That's the reason I skipped that middle bay. That tractor or lawnmower had been there for probably 30 years. And it's heavy, and I knew I was going to need some help, so I'm going to skip this. If you look behind the bay, behind that garbage can, there's a bunch of metal that the whole idea was to take it to recycle. So there it is again, just everything kind of cleaned off, ready for some lighting. And you can kind of see the amount of space you have to work with. It's pretty good. It's pretty good space. There we go. The bottom cleaned out and cleaned off. I fixed a light. I kind of did a project with a work light real quick. I needed one, and this one wasn't working, so I just redid it, turned it right on. Did a little bit. Probably took me 20 minutes. And there's with the lights, and I think that turned out great. I think I've got a shot here, kind of with all the lighting off, kind of towards the end of the day, so you can see what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. Of course, these are just small LED plug-in lights. Nothing big. I just hung them up. Took me a little bit longer to hang those up than I wanted it to, because my first plan didn't really work, so I kind of had to think about it for a minute, and then I figured something out. That way they were nice and neat. Yeah, it's a good looking. I think it's a good looking setup. You can kind of see what it looks like, just and how it's going.
Tuesday, I'm gonna clean off that desk area.
Turned out pretty good. You know, I still have a lot of stuff to do. Once again, mostly on that desk is stuff I was going through. I had plans for each and every thing. You know, either I was going to go through it there or and put it in a box so I'd already went through it, or I was going to go through it, throw it away, or keep it, depending on what I need to do. There it is. At the end of the day, like kind of towards the end of the day, looks pretty cool. But that's my part 2. I've got, I think, 2 more parts to go, and you can see how it turned out, and I'll give you a video on that. Thanks.